Today we're going to talk about the Mayan culture and basically these three heroes you're looking right now. I'm going to go over each of them and share my opinion. Is this hero actually good? Is it not good? Where it can be used? Basically everything you need to know for these heroes. I don't remember actually make a video about this, but I get a couple questions over this hero. So first thing first is going to be I'm going to go over the first hero, and this is Montezuma first. Maybe I can actually go directly from here, just because you can see his spell at level 40. At level 40, his spell is teleport to the farthest enemy toward himself, dealing 2.3 thousand percentage single target damage. Now this hero reminds me of some other hero, and this is Wagerta. We're going to also check it out, the Wagerta, but for 2.3 thousand damage, most likely this is going to be a one-shot, and maybe in 70-80% from the time this is going to be a one-shot. Obviously, if this since the counter of yellow heroes is dark one, so if you do it on the dark one, it's done, it's killed. If you do it on the yellow one, it's going to be normal damage, and still, even as a normal damage, over the fire, water, leaf, and sun elements, still is crazy amount of damage. 2.3 thousand percentage, and that's all. Now, what I don't like over this is he's not going back, you know? He's going to teleport and to the farthest enemy. That means most likely it's going to be a healer or some other DPS, and do this damage, which is 2.3 thousand percentage. Now I want to compare him with Wagerta. At the end of the day, this is a hero that is close to be the same like this one, single striker. Here we're having infantry. It's not heavy infantry, and I can give 1+ for Montezuma. Heavy infantry is better from just infantry in point of troops, in point of tanking in the front lines. So what the Wagerta was actually doing, teleports to the enemy with the highest power, prioritizing heroes. Obviously it's going to be a hero in the situation of Montezuma. Prioritizing heroes, dealing 800% single damage to the target, increase her attack speed by 102% for 8 seconds. So even if you don't kill the target from the first hit, this 102% attack speed is just going to do the work. But on the other side, yeah, this skill right now is like 1.5k, but you know, this is level 1. Same for the Wagerta level 1. It can go up to 1.1, close to 1.2 thousand percentage, and for Montezuma can actually go to 2.3. So this one is definitely going to be one shot. So by having this hero, you're going to just destroy or one shot one of the enemy heroes, period. You're just going to destroy them. So I really like this hero. It's something like a sacrificing wamp. You put him in your team, and you know she's going to kill one of the enemy heroes, but since he's not going to do some teleporting back, he's not going to give some defense or any kind of healing. The moment he teleports, he kills, but he's going to get killed right there. This is what I'm expecting from a Montezuma. Let me know in the comments if you have Montezuma and what is your experience with this hero. So far, this is what I witnessed in my fights in the arena. So this hero, I can say, is a good one. It's a definitely good one, above average hero. Especially for the single striker, if you need somebody to do the work to kill some specific hero, this is the hero for you. The other one is Lady Six Sky. Now this is a very interesting hero, and I don't joke about that. The mechanics here is very interesting. Now something that I want to point out, and this is a manipulator hero. So what the spell actually doing of this hero? Summon a totem with max HP equals to 1.6, close to 1.7 thousand of her base damage. Attack attack equal to 100% of her attack, so yeah, and defense equal to 100% of her defense. Now if we check her out, her equals to a base damage. Now this is the attack 1.6k, so we're talking about the 16, close to the same amount of HP, if I understand it correctly. So this totem is going to be very tanky. It's going to be very tanky. So and getting and inheriting the 100% of the defense and the attack, I think this is absolutely crazy. The totem taunts all enemy. Now here is the important part. This totem is inheriting all these stats from a hero that is not actually a tank one. Lady Six Sky is not a tank one, so the totem is going to be more squishy if it was a totem that was inheriting from some other tank hero. Even though that the tank heroes have less attack, and the HP, the max HP of this totem is based on the attack. So right here, this totem is going to have more HP if it was inherited from the tank, but still, the defense is going to be way better for the taunting purpose. When the totem is destroyed, it will do 111% area of damage to the enemy within the radius of 2.5 around itself. Now, if I go and check it out, this hero about the awakening, I really want to see something that is just reducing. It's just reducing the time. The time of this totem. Okay, this is Lady Six Sky. If I go over the abilities, obviously this is going to be at level 40. But from the awakening, do we have something here? Initial charge can get reduced, so she's going to play or work something like a tank, and I think it's going to be a great support for the tanks. But here is the thing. Only this is it. I mean, it's only this totem that is actually giving some value of this hero. Yeah, it's like 111% some area of effect damage on 2.3. Obviously it's going to hit all of the minions there because it's doing also the taunt. But yeah, initial charge is very nice. I hope for some regular charge it's not having something like a regular charge reduction, so it's going to still be 14.3% regular charge. So it's going to be very fast in the initial charge, but after this you have to wait like 14.3 seconds. Where this hero can be used, obviously it can be used in the even in the arena, to be fair. Even in the arena, because the issue in the arena with the tanking heroes is they're dying so fast. They're just dying so fast. The moment they do some taunts, they actually taunt like 5 heroes, and the majority of the cases those heroes are leveled up, they have relics, they have a skill level of the skill and etc, which is making them absolutely wild keywords. Also buffs, debuffs and etc. So yeah, Lady Six Sky is definitely above average hero in my opinion, and really want to get her. Now from all of these heroes here, I want to get this one, Lady Six Sky. Okay, so is Medusa better from Lady Six Sky? Because I actually have Medusa. Yes, Medusa is better from Lady Six Sky for the people who ask. And finally, we're having an epic hero, which is Pakal the Great. Pakal the Great. What the Pakal the Great is doing something that I really like, and this is shield allies with a radius of 2 at the location with most allies for 241.71%. How they come with this 71%, 0.71%? From where this 0.71% come? Anyway, of his base damage for 15 seconds. By the way, the amount of seconds that this shield is going to be present in the battlefield is crazy. 15 seconds is a large amount of time. Increase defense of the target by 25.51 of his base damage for 8 seconds. What this mean? 51? Why 51? What is this? I really don't understand the game with these small numbers, like 63.63, 0.14, stuff like this. But anyway, I really like this this spell, and I can actually say it's above average also, this hero, because shield is something like HP. Because if your hero is having a shield and he's having 1000 HP and he's having 2000 shield and get hit by 2000, he's going to survive. And having like okay, he's having 100 HP, having 200 shield, get hit for 200. Obviously the shield is going to disappear, but the hero is going to be still alive. So for me, shield is something like a HP. Even though it's not like a HP, but it's something like a HP, because you're getting the same amount of casualties. If you have like 100 HP, you get 200 HP healing, and you receive 200 damage from somewhere, you're still going to have like 100 HP. So yeah, I really like this hero, and I think it's above, definitely is above average. Pakal the Great. Where this hero can be used, I think it can be used in the arena. I'm really curious. Now the initial charge is very nice, 4.4 seconds, and the regular charge is 12.5. I really want to see, can we actually reduce this initial charge of this bad boy. First of all, I have to basically find him. Yeah, this is Pakal the Great. We're having the ability here, level 25. So let's check out the Awakening. HP ability, initial charge minus 1.9 seconds. This is going to even make him way more faster. And defense, initial and regular minus 2 seconds. Now 2 seconds for 12.5 seconds is going to be 10.5 seconds, which is still good. It's still good. The defense and the defense time is going to be like 8 seconds. This can go up to 25% more defense for 8 seconds. This cover like 80% from the time, and on top of that, is going to initial charge is going to be very fast. This hero is going to be very fast. So yeah, guys, just want to make overview over the heroes. I don't remember if I make overview over the Maya heroes, what they're good for, and what is the strong side and the weak side of this hero. All of these three heroes is above average. So even though that the Maya event is an event that is very bad in my opinion, I really don't like this event. Going with this how to say it, what was the name, this suns here. I really don't like this event, but it is what it is. Still, it's a very nice heroes right here. So yeah, wish you a great day, guys. Don't forget to hit one like, subscribe, become a member if you want to support my work and get some exclusive stuffs on my channel. I wish you a great day, and see you in the next video.